Alright, so for today's video, I thought we'd try and get into the creepy Halloween spirit. And what better way to get into the Halloween spirit than reading some CreapyPastas? But I don't have time to read a long one because they can go on for hours, so we're just going to read some micro CreapyPastas. However, before we can do that, I think we need to get the setting right. Alright, that's better. That's kind of creepy. I also have this candle, but you can't really see it. I can touch fire. Just kidding, it's fake. You can't really see it though. It doesn't really produce so much light, but I don't know. I tried to put some effort into this video. Anyway, let's get into it, shall we? A normal restaurant. I smiled as the waiter came up to me. I heard some stories about this restaurant being disturbing, but everything was fine. Until this point. I felt my grin slip off my face as I heard her utter a string of forbidden words. I'm sorry, sir. We're all out of garlic bread. Finn. I thought that was pretty funny. Alright, this next one is called The Window. And it's ranked pretty highly. 8.6 out of 10, so hopefully it's good. Let's see. I was in my bedroom, doing the typical at-home teenager thing. Staying up late, digging around the depths of the internet, and generally not paying attention to anything other than what was on my monitor. Okay, I'm not a teenager, but that's kind of what I do now. I don't know what that says about me. It was the early morning, around 2 o'clock, and everyone in my house was asleep but me. Yeah, that sounds like me. The room was nice and warm, despite it being the dead of winter, since we had the windows replaced last week. We had been losing heat, especially in my bedroom, through some old storm window, but the bitter cold was now kept outside. I don't remember what I was doing. I think in the terror that consumed me, I must have forgotten. I heard a noise at my window, not the sound of a bug flying into it, or the shrubs being brushed against it. No, it was an odd noise, a thumping sound. Something I had never heard before. I don't think anything of it intentionally. Whether that was because I genuinely believed it was nothing, or because I didn't want to find out what it was, I can't say, but I sat there for a moment and just listened to it. It was distinctly rhythmic. Thump, 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 or... It only lasted 15 seconds, or so, then it stopped. I shuddered, but shrugged it off. After spending another hour or two browsing and consistently not looking toward the window, I turned my computer off and fell into an uneasy but uneventful sleep. This morning, after the sun had been up a few hours, and the things that go bump in the night were doing whatever they do during the daylight hours, I walked to my window and spent a few minutes trying to replicate the sound that I heard. I tapped the window, I bumped it with a soft object, even locked and unlocked it, but I could not, for the life of me, figure out what made the sound. Nothing I did was even close. I figured that the event had been a fluke, and the day was normal until this evening. My dad arrived home from work at the usual time and decided that the house was too stuffy, so he came into my room to open the window. We're in Texas, so winter evenings are sometimes very comfortable, as was the case today. Never in my life before that moment had I genuinely wished to be death. My dad forgot to unlock the window before trying to open it, and when he pulled it up, it produced the same noise I heard last night. My window only has handles on the inside. Oh, that is creepy. Ooh, that is good. Credit to Josh H. I'll give you a 9. Ooh, that was pretty good. Ooh. The window only had handles from the inside to open it, so the noise that was coming was from someone trying to open the window from inside the house. Or the room, whatever you want to call it. Pretty good. Alright, well, I'm gonna call the video here. Not bad stories. Of all the stories that we read, I think the last one was probably my favorite. It was probably the best one in my opinion. Anyway, Hopefully this helps you get into the Halloween spirit with these creepy stories and stuff. But that was I thought it would be a good idea, maybe, you know, get into the spirit of the season and stuff. But what's really scary is Thanksgiving and Christmas, especially if your family comes over. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, please leave a comment, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Alright, see you later. Bye bye.